Okay, it is time, my guys. Monster Hunter Wilds Ascendance is the new massive expansion coming to the game in 2027. I honestly held my breath when I saw this exact frame and shouted out Monster Hunter. This has to be Monster Hunter. It's a shame that it's a short trailer, but it is to be expected from these type of things. Alright, let's talk about it and what we can expect for the newer players out there. A new massive area. As you can see, there is a massive new area to explore and it is looking crazy. We're like in the air. Where in God's name is this? We have what looks like castle ruins floating in the sky. You know what? Close enough. Welcome back, Farum Azula from Elden Ring. I guess we get more floating rocks to hit monsters with? I'm hoping that there will be another area for us to explore as well, because back in World, we had the Guiding Lands as another area you unlock after completing the base DLC. For those that don't know, the Guiding Lands was basically a farming area to collect endgame materials to enhance your gear even more. It was honestly a really cool area, and I wouldn't mind having something like that again. More monsters. As you can see, we have one new monster, an Elder Dragon, and another monster that I don't even know of. Not sure if it's a monster from previous generations, but it's most probably going to be the flagship monster for the DLC. So just like how Arkfield was for the base game. I might be wrong, but who cares? It's another monster we get to fight. Also, don't expect that it's only going to be these three monsters. There's definitely going to be a lot more than that, so get ready. I hate that this Elder Dragon is back, but at least the newer players will get to experience this annoying dragon. This is Kushala Deora, and this dragon uses wind attacks to piss off any hunter. So good luck to us all. I hope they also add Rajang here, please. I want to see the monkey fight Raidao and destroy us again. I think I might be a masochist for Rajang. I am kinda hoping for Valstrax to appear as well, because the way this new monster is moving, it's kinda looking a bit familiar to our Meteor Strike Valstrax. If you know, you know. I'm sure that there will be more Elder Dragons in this expansion, so I'm wondering which ones would appear. I'm kinda scared of having Nergigante reappear again. I mean, I'm totally not scared of that guy. For the newer players out there, Elder Dragons are the toughest and most probably the most annoying monsters to fight. I think they all have one-hit kill moves if I remember correctly. Take Kushala here. I already said it uses wind attacks, but it's not just simple wind attacks. It's hurricanes after hurricanes, and they linger on the map, so not only are you fighting this dragon, you have to watch out to avoid that random hurricane that you left behind. It doesn't sound too bad with the way I'm saying it, but trust me, as a new player, it's annoying. But the really annoying thing is this wind barrier this thing has. This wind barrier will negate projectiles and can sometimes stop you from attacking up close. I hate it, but welcome back, Kushala. Master rank is here. Master rank means that you'll be able to fight monsters at a master rank level, meaning that they will hit harder, have more health, and be much more aggressive than the monsters in high rank. I am hoping that WoW's monsters in master rank will be much stronger and harder to fight. I mean, so far with the current 9-star or 10-star monsters, they actually have been hitting hard. If I'm playing recklessly or just not paying attention, they can actually get me killed. So I'm hoping that this expansion will keep up the difficulty. I'm sure most of us felt like 80 or 90% of the base game was a bit too easy. I'd say the hardest base game monster for me is either Tempered Gore Magana or the last boss. Before Omega was added, the other monsters weren't that tough for me at least. Either way, expect the difficulty to be higher in the next expansion. Please give me a monster that forces me to build an armor set to defeat it. I mean, I kinda do that now with these title update monsters, but please give us more like that. More monsters like that. A new weapon mechanic. It looks like you have some sort of bike engine attached to your arm or hook slinger so that you can rev up to enhance your attacks. Close enough. Welcome back, Nero from Devil May Cry. Like, look how it makes the great sword hit even harder. As for the bowgun, it looks like it improves mobility even more. I guess we can just drift around the monster while firing rounds into it. Overall, this new mechanic will factor in our current combos, meaning that you're gonna have to learn some new combos. I have 2 weapon guides out already, and I'll do the rest soon. So for this new weapon mechanic, I will create a separate video covering combos surrounding this mechanic for each weapon. If you're not subbed to the channel, now is a great time to do it because there will be more to come. I expect that we might get a new hub area. Not sure how they will do this unless they ditch this idea, because we don't really have a main hub. We do have the grand hub and it already has everything we need, so I kind of don't see us having another one. Meanwhile, in World, they had Seliana and another gathering hub. Rise had the Elgato outpost and maybe another area that I don't know about because I stopped just when I reached the end game. I feel like it's not necessary to have another hub area, but I wouldn't mind having one. Would you guys like another hub area? Or more like an official hub area? Even more monsters after the DLC launches. A calculated expectation based from World and Rise. These monsters are completely free, just like the current title update monsters, but I still think you need a DLC for them to appear in the game. World's free monsters were Raijang, Stygian Zinogre, Safijiva, Furious Raijang, Raging Brachydios, Alatreon, Frostfang Barioth, and Fatalis. Don't even make me remember Fatalis and Alatreon. Hardest monsters I've fought, by the way. As for Monster Hunter Rise, again, I didn't play it far enough. I'm actually a fake fan, by the way. Capcom, sponsor me or send me a free DLC code, please. These monsters were both fun and hard to fight. Fun as in I might have some PTSD against some of these monsters. And of course, more story missions. It wouldn't make sense for a game to have a new DLC and no story content, right? Even though most Monster Hunter fans don't like the story, it doesn't mean that they won't stop trying. Honestly, I was a bit surprised with how the WoW story went for a bit. So it wasn't too bad until we had to question Arkvale's existence. I do wonder how the story will end up this time around. I am very interested in these castle ruins and maybe they'll explain what happened to this civilization. I do love some stories and lore in games, even though Monster Hunter doesn't do it well. That's all I can think of for what we can expect from the DLC. Right now, WoW is in a good place. The performance issues on PC have been fixed or improved as far as I've heard, which was one of the major issues with the game. The current endgame grind is quite good compared to how it was before the title updates, and the difficulty of the endgame monsters are quite tough, so I'm kinda hopeful with the upcoming DLC, just as long as they keep up with this difficulty. Remember to like this video and sub because we are trying to hit 6k subs by the end of this year. And so, I shall see you later.